The Indonesia Health Fund is an idea whose time has come. High net worth individuals give back to society which nurtured them. In a moment, we will honor 4 individuals with a Global Humanitarian Award for Women's and Children's Health. But before we do that, let me call on the representative of the Indonesian Health Fund who will share with us how this fund was created and what it will do. Ann Patricia Sutanto is the Vice CEO, P.T. Ban Brothers, the largest garment manufacturer in the country, and even more businesses. Last year, she and 7 Indonesian businessmen pledged $5 million each, alongside with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, committed to the Indonesia Health Fund to fight TB, HIV, malaria in Indonesia, as well as increase access to family planning services. I'd like to invite Ann Patricia Sutanto to come to the podium, please.
Good afternoon, Bapak Joko Widodo, Ibu Iriana Joko Widodo, Bapak Profesor Dr. B.J. Habibie, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bali. Thank you for coming, and on behalf of my fellow members of Indonesia Health Fund, it is an honor to be here today to share a bit of our partnership, and thank you also for this privilege. The Indonesia Health Fund was convened by Dr. Tahir following the 2013 announcement of his $200 million co-funding partnership with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundations. Back in April 2014, I and the 7 of my fellow Indonesian business leaders responded to Dr. Tahir's challenge to join the Indonesia Health Fund, pledging $5 million each over 5 years. Our $40 million commitment was matched by the Gates Foundations. Between 2015 and 2020, this new philanthropic fund will support prevention and treatment for Indonesians living with HIV, AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria, as well as provide access to family planning service. In addition, the funds will provide critical support to eradicate polio worldwide. We include family planning as one of the core focus area of the Indonesia Health Fund. As you may know, Indonesia is one of the great family planning success stories in the developing world. Between 1976 and 2002, Indonesia National Family Planning Initiative doubled the contraceptive prevalence rate to nearly 60% and halved its fertility rate. The resulting decrease in family size meant healthier and better educated children. It has also helped lay the groundwork for Indonesia's rapid and impressive economic growth over the past 3 decades. Therefore, we want to build on this progress and ensure that women throughout Indonesia have access to family planning services. In response, the Indonesia Health Fund, in partnership with Dr. Tahir and the Gates Foundation, is funding 2 family planning projects in Indonesia, focusing on 12 priority regencies and cities over a period of 30 months. Johns Hopkins University Bloomberg School of Public Health Center for Communications program is helping to increase access to and use of family planning and postpartum family planning. We are also supporting DKT Indonesia's training of 3,750 midwives in safe and effective contraceptive methods and mass media campaigns to increase usage of modern contraceptive methods. This and the other work of Indonesia Health Fund is a testament to what can be accomplished through the power of partnership. We are honored to be part of these important efforts as we all work toward a world where voluntary family planning is available to all. Thank you very much.